Hello, I'm Martin with Merc Tactical. We're going to do a short video on the Scout, the American Tomahawk Scout. Beautiful knife. Now, let me give you a disclaimer. Uh, American Tomahawk Company is not paying me for this. Neither is RMJ, who has revived them, and we'll talk more about it. But anyway, I'm not being paid for this at all. So I just like this knife. I carry this knife myself. But let me give you an introduction. Like I said, I'm Martin with Merc Tactical. Me and my son have started a business. We just wanted to make some friends and sell some knives is all we wanted to do. So we offer this knife on our site, merctactical.com. So if you'd like more information, you could go to our site and check it out, and you can write to us. I'm at martin@merctactical.com. You could email me. But let's get into that. Please, I would love the comments and feedback so I could better myself, so I could put better videos out. But if you're one of those internet cruisers who just jump on sites and say, hey, I wish you were dead, go jump off a cliff, just go on by or whatever you do. If that's all you got to do, if you're sitting in your basement doing that kind of stuff, I don't know. But listen, I will reply back to all comments, good or bad. And, but I hope if you think about it, just reply like you would want someone to reply to you. Would be nice. And I'll read you one that I got. I mean, this is kind of the stuff I get, which is okay. I mean, I'll respond. So this one comes from, all it said was Curious in Montana. It said, hey, if I was fat and dumb looking, could I make knife videos? So Curious in Montana. I'll let you know how it goes, okay? As I keep going. So this is on the Scout. That's what we're doing. American Tomahawk Scout. Beautiful knife. Look at the spine on that thing. I mean, you could use this thing to change an 18-wheeler tire, maybe. Just cut it off the rim. You know how they're stuck on the rim? Just it is amazing. It feels good too. So let me give you the specs on it. The specs on this knife is 9 and 5/8 inches overall length, full length. The blade is 4 and 3/4 inch. The blade thickness, 3/16 of an inch. It weighs 9.9 ounces without the sheath, but the sheath don't weigh anything. The handles, G10, titanium grade 5 fasteners. It's beautiful too. And the Kydex sheath. Now, I'll tell you, when I first got this knife, I was like, you know what? Because I make Kydex sheaths. And for most knives, I'll make them for about any knife. I love doing it. It's just fun. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to make me a new one for this knife. But I kind of started liking it because once I started working it, I mean, it was stiff when I first got it. But I mean, you just pop that thing right out of there. You can put it on your pack, hang it on your pack, just pop it right out, put it on your belt, wear it like that kind of deployment down here. You just pull it out. It comes out good. And boy, it snaps in and it holds good. I mean, it ain't coming out of there. So I'm going to leave it. It's pretty nice. It's got their logo on it right there. You can just see the AT. And then on the other side too, AT right there. So it's a pretty nice Kydex sheath. I was impressed. Now, ATC, when it started, they used the design from Peter Lagana, who designed tomahawks for the GIs in Vietnam. And boy, I tell you, the American Indian is amazing people, because the tomahawk is an excellent weapon. And I mean, in Vietnam, now I wasn't a Vietnam vet. I was in the Navy. I'm a Navy veteran, and I worked on the F-14 Tomahawk to have the job. It was the best job I ever had. And I was an aviation electrician in Tomcats. Beautiful bird. But so the Tomahawk, so they were issued to the GIs because I had a friend who was in Vietnam, and he said it would come down to, they were just both sides. So they were in the trenches. And if you have a tomahawk and you know how to use it in close quarters, it's deadly, deadly. and it was a great thing to have. Rather than a bayonet, I would rather have a tomahawk myself. And he said, my friend said the same thing. He'd rather have the tomahawk. But they issued them to them an American Tomahawk. But in the 70s, they kind of ATC, and I'm just going to use ATC for American Tomahawk Company. ATC just they dissolved, and they were revived in March of 2019 by RMJ Tactical. Now, I don't know if you know, RMJ Tactical makes tomahawks too and knives. So they revived it, and I'm glad, man, because that company is a U.S.-based company. It didn't need to go away. So they revived it, and they're still making the stuff. And, I mean, it's a lifetime guarantee on these blades and their tomahawks. So you got that going for you. So anyway, the blade's beautiful. And the steel, it's Nitro V stainless steel. And very tough, very good. And Rockwell hardness is 59 to 60. Now, I don't know if you know, I didn't know, but I was at a blade show and a guy brought this machine and it did Rockwell hardness testing. And he said, hey, you want me to test your knife? I said, sure. So he took my knife, and I think I had a Spyderco Millie. But anyway, and it makes this little dink. And if you ever seen Puma knives, the old Puma knives, now the newer ones, I don't think they still do, but it used to come and there was a little dink right there on the blade. You'll see it. It's just like somebody took a real hard, like stainless steel pin and went bink, just a little bit, but that did. So he tested my knife, and it was pretty cool. I didn't know how they did that, but that machine looked very expensive. But anyway, 59 to 60 on the Rockwell hardness on these knives. And I'm going to show some cutting of it, and we'll do that. I'm going to switch the camera. I don't have a camera person with me. Kind of low budget tour right now. So bear with me. I'll be right back. All right. There's the blade. Oh, and here's the press. I don't want to tear my press up, but my son and my daughter-in-law built this, and maybe we'll do a video because it's a beautiful Kydex press. I use this. Oh, man, it's gorgeous. So maybe we'll do a video on how they built this, because you can build this, and they built it up nice, and you can do Kydex sheaths yourself. It's really fun. I enjoy it. So we'll start it out with a little paracord. And I don't know if you know how paracord is, but it's kind of hard to cut. Not too terrible, but I mean to make clean cuts on paracord, because it's got those fibers on the inside. So we'll cut a little paracord. Oh, first, let me take a piece of paper and just show you. Cut it. Whoa, check that out. I mean, it's like a razor from the factory. I mean, if you're out in the woods and you said, hey, I forgot my razor. No, I'm just kidding. Be careful. This thing is unforgiving. It'll go clean to the bone without you even knowing it. So let me get that. Let me do a couple cuts. Got it there. Look at that. Goes right through it. No problemos. Yeah, it's nice. Now we double it up. Doubling it up ain't nothing for this blade. We'll cut it. Cut it like that. Cut it.
What are you doing?
Cut it like that. Hey, my grandson. Hey, you hang on a minute. I'll bring you in. Let's see, right here. Come on in.
Okay.
This is my grandson. His name is Bubble. That's what I call him, but anyway, he's just come back. Hey, yeah, I'm making a video on the Scout. So I'll be done in a minute. Go upstairs, get the game ready, and I'll be up there.
Okay.
Love you. Be careful. All right. Hey, you got to meet my grandson. He's a blessing. No doubt. Okay. So, hey, we'll double it up. Let's pop this thing, bad boy. Oh, it just goes right, push it right through there. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to cut this. Now, I don't know about this, but we'll try it. Putting this knife through the deal. And I don't know. This is phone cord. I don't know if you ever seen this. This Cat 5. It's pretty tough. We'll see what it'll do. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to rock it. Whoa, cut right through it. That's a bunch of copper in there too. It ain't nothing for the scout. He cuts right through it. Now I'm gonna let me see. Now I'm gonna just show you something on the sharpening, and you probably know this. I'm just maybe this is maybe for the novice who doesn't know, that doesn't sharpen their own knives. I use steel, like Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Pretty cool. So I use just steel on steel. So what you do is, now this is what an old man showed me. And you got to practice, all right? Don't get discouraged. That's what people do. They're like, I can't, it's not sharp. Just take your time and practice it. So what he told me was you take the steel and you pretend like you're just, you got to keep it at the right angle. So it's about at, let me see if I can let you see. It's about at like that angle, but pretend like you're whittling the steel and you just want to take a thin layer off of the top of that steel, all the way across. Now you got to go, because if you've seen some sharpeners, they'll have a thing that holds the blade because they said, look, people are too stupid to learn the angle, and we're not. We can do it because you've seen those chefs. They'll take one of these steels, it's a razor. So you can do it with practice. So what you want to do is just take it like that and pretend like you just sharpen it off. And you work up the speed. Don't worry about doing it fast like those chefs. You just take your time and do it like that. Just take your time and just like I'm cutting it off. Bring it back the same way on the other side, just like that, okay? And that's what I did. Now, if I booger it up out camping or I'm outside and I'm, in the bush and I'm tearing it up, cutting wood and everything else, and I get the blade, and sometimes I'll just use a diamond, one of these, or even a stone. Sometimes a stone I'll get to do it, but this edge, I can whip this edge up with that rod just as fast. But if you take that same principle, you're going to just do it at the same angle. You're going to take just a sliver off. And anyway, that's just some information that you could use. So there's the Scout. And I hope that answers a little bit of information for you. And remember, I'm Martin from Merc Tactical, MYRK Tactical. So, hey, come on. You could shoot me an email at martin@merctactical.com. And hey, maybe we could just sit down, have a cup of coffee, discuss some knives. Just want to make some friends, sell some knives. And thank you for your time. I know everybody's busy. I appreciate you tuning in. More to come. And see you soon. And may God bless you. Thank you.